get into your production. So when did you realize you wanted to get into production as far as like creating storylines and filming them? Did you go to school
Um,
for it or?
I didn't. But I will say that I got a degree um uh in from film from Cal Berkeley.
Okay.
Yeah, really prestigious.
No, that's
Um,
dope though.
yeah,
That you didn't just freestyle it. You got the education behind it.
yeah, I got the education. Well, I got the education because of Jack.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That's okay. That's how you
Hey,
do it.
he
Each
got
one.
a degree. He got a degree. I got a degree. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Like this, that's how it used to be back in the day. But look, as long as one kid go to college, now you go and then teach
We
the rest
all went
of
to
the kids.
college.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I tried to go and put my name on this degree once, and he was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm about to put my name on your degree." Because you pretty much taught me everything you learned. So it's just like, I might.
Exactly. This is a dual credit, sir. Like this.
But no, I went to school for creative writing actually,
Okay.
and for a while I was like bouncing around doing all this crazy stuff, trying to go for business, trying to go for philosophy, all this like wild shit, just because I just was like, all right, if I'm gonna be a scholar, I need to do these things.
Right.
And then after a while, I was just like, man, I'm a creative writer. Like I write, I want to create. So
Hmm.
like, however that goes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be creative writing. So, and which was the best decision I can make because now I can take art classes or any class I'm taking. I'm just trying to find some inspiration for writing.
Yeah.
You know. So I was like the school I ended up getting a degree from. They had like dope courses like they had film noir courses where we just went through film noirs and studied films and everything that was going on in the films. And it
Mm.
gets deep because you be sitting there like, what, nigga, who, how,
Right.
like this. Watch, like just real quick. Did you know what the movie Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, is really about?
No.
It's about gentrification.
It
See,
does make sense
you know
now.
what I'm saying? So
It does make sense now. Right.
Tunes, they were trying to get rid of Toontown so they can build a freeway
Hmm.
that connects from downtown LA to Pasadena. That literally happened.
Wow.
Literally happened out here in Pasadena, where I'm from. I'm from Pasadena.
Okay.
All these things happened. So they were getting rid of people, taking them, getting them, making them move more east and
Hmm.
all these other places so they can build what's the name? So they can build freeways and stuff, so they can make more money and everything. And all the cars and the whole theme is like the judge ended up being a cartoon. They called
Mm.
the cartoons, they called them tunes.
Right.
With that T, you put a C there. What you got? You got a coon. Come on now.
Come on, somebody. You better preach on this good Sunday. Come on now. You got your own fan, you ain't.
But no, like so you like watch movies and you start seeing stuff like that, and you just like, oh shit, like that's deep.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I kind of got into like doing narratives. I've been trying to figure out how to do that for a very long time though. Like I started writing movies, I don't know, like around 2008, 2009.
Okay.
And I met this script doctor who pretty much taught me how to write. So what I did when I was like, oh damn, I want to write movies. I
Hmm.
was like, how do I write a movie? I didn't look up nothing. I was like, I looked up two things. I watched I watched two or three of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies, and then I read a script. And I was
Mm.
like, oh, okay, I can write a movie now. And I
Mm.
just sat in my mom's front yard and wrote the movie. It took me 2 weeks. I wrote two movies in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Movies were trash.
Okay.
They were funny, but they were trash. I found out because it was around Halloween. I met this script doctor from Sony, and she was like, "Oh, send your movies over." I'm thinking like, "Oh, okay,
Right. You can be on. Right.
I'm about to go there." You know what I mean? She works for Sony, all this other crazy stuff. She read my stuff and gave it back to me. Everything marked up. Don't do this. Never do this.
Right.
But like in the middle of all the trash that she was like, never do this, don't do this, don't do this. I saw like big like ha. She was like laughing. She was like
Mm.
the whole time. She's like, I read your script. It was terrible, but the it's actually funny. She was like, and people can't write. People in Hollywood can't write like that. Like
Right.
nobody, it's a skill to be able to write something to be funny. She was like, so you have a future in it. You just gotta
Mhm.
learn. You just gotta know what you're doing. And
Yeah,
then
you got
she taught me for a whole year.
that's dope. That's
Yeah,
super dope.
yeah. Had
Oh,
sex and everything. Was getting it. You know what I'm saying?
but
She was making me loaded mashed potatoes,
so that's
uh
what you're doing on Sunday. Okay, that's what you're doing
artichoke
on Sunday.
chickens. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so did you wife her?
Huh?
Did you wife her?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're still close. We're still close friends though.
I bet.
You know who you are.
All right, we're moving on. So you made some amazing strides in the industry. So you have your own app.
Hmm.
So how did that come about? What made you decide I'm gonna put all my stuff on the app and just go for it?
Yeah. Pretty much. Now I see it says Kenneth Edwin on here. That's hilarious. Yeah, amen. But but I decided to do an app because I kind of wanted to I wanted to bet on my fans, one.
Okay.
Uh and I wanted to like not go through the middleman anymore. You know what I mean? I can put everything out. I can put stuff out on YouTube and Facebook, but there's so many restrictions. Like people don't even know. Like there's times where I put videos up and they were like, no, like,
Copyright claim or ban this.
like ban this. You can't do this. You can't do that. And I was like, so having my app was going to be more free.
Mm,
So I was like, yeah, I got my app and it's going to be more free. But then it's like all these things started happening. You know, people don't know, but personal things were going on in my life. Uh,
okay.
and like this, the last like 2 years been crazy for me, really. It's like, so the simple fact that I'm even still creating and doing all this stuff is like a blessing in itself. But the point is, I went for it. I was like, bam, got this app, gonna put it out. And pretty much I got another year to like really push it the way I really want to push it.
Okay.
Because the app is really for like movies that I want to do, TV that I want to do, like stuff that I can't do on YouTube,
Yeah.
and even just longer form stuff to where you can just go and you can just check it out. And that way you either love it or you hate it. You know what I'm saying?
Question: How difficult is it to even get into the app game? Is it like a long process, or as long as you know how to get format it correctly, you just put it up there and then you do it?
Well, I went through a service. So I went through a service and they had pretty much everything that I wanted in the service. The problem with doing that is you have to deal with them and their prices. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm thinking like if I could have took the same amount of money that I've put into this app and pretty much had somebody build everything myself.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. 'Cause I have a web designer, and
Hmm.
anytime I come up with something, he'll be like, "Hey, can you do this?" He'll be like, "Yeah, give me 10 minutes and I'll figure it out," and
Yeah.
then he'll just build the shit.
See, but the problem, the thing with the apps though, is like to actually have something on to be a developer and
Mm,
put it on like Apple or get it
platforms,
where you can put it on a phone. You know,
right?
that's where all the techie stuff like gets crazy. You should talk to him about that too, because if he could do that, that's somebody that you need
Oh no,
to
he definitely can. He just expensive
yeah,
as hell.
yeah,
So I'd be like, "Yeah, let me wait till I got all my ducks in a row before I try to,
yeah,
you know."
yeah. But that even that it's like because for them like it's like all right, once you guys do this, what am I paying for? What am I continue to pay all this money for?
Correct.
It's like you guys already did that, so why? Like you're not
Exactly.
building anything anymore, so why is it still so much? And then it was certain things like dealing with like Apple, like for me, like if you have a smart TV
Hmm.
and you have the Apple emblem on there, the Apple TV app on
Hmm.
there, I feel like you should be able to see my app on there, but you
Yeah,
can't. You can only see my app if you have an Apple TV, a physical Apple TV. Which
gotcha.
I'm like, well, people don't have Apple TVs because they have a smart
Smart
TV.
TV, you don't have to have that.
You
Yeah,
don't have to have it. So what's the point of me having this?
correct.
So like that was a big thing with me too. And I was just like, man, that's annoying. And you have to get that. They make you get that. So
Now,
it's like a lot of little things where I'm just like, this is whack. But it is what it is. I'm
but the
still
learning experience is the positive because now you know how to move the next time.
right. Exactly. Yes.
So Tubi been killing the game now too, because I know Tubi you can't just put stuff on there. It got to be like through a distribution or whatever. But as long as you got that, look, hell, you can take the app to Tubi and still make the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I gotta start having some conversation with Tubi because they even, man, I watched a crazy movie on Tubi.
I did, man. Tubi be, if you can either go from high quality to some real low budget shit, but that low budget shit be so fucking funny. I saw a gangster movie where the nigga was shooting, and instead of it having a real gun, it said "pum pum." I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Nigga, I was watching a movie called Black Annie.
Okay. Oh God. Okay.
Just watch it.
Okay.
Just watch it. It's crazy. It's supposed to be a horror movie, and you just sitting there like, what? How? When? It's crazy. It's crazy. And then it's like that they go from, they have 3 kids like kind of bullying this little girl, and then it goes to these dudes that look like the 3 kids, and they're just in this diner talking about all the stuff that's been happening, right? So you think, that this is them. One of the niggas is blind. I feel like it was just a character choice that he just decided to do that day.
Right.
And he talking like this. Yeah. Yeah.
He want to channel his inner Ray.
It's like, what? Let me read the character description of this character right here. Right? So you think that those are the 3 boys that was bullying the little girl. Okay. It ain't.
Oh God.
It was just 3 random niggas that look like the kids. And then you go deeper in the movie, the people that used to play the kids, there's one little black kid, he grows up, this nigga becomes Puerto Rican.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that today. There's another movie I watched just because my homeboy, I don't know if you are familiar with Phil Wade. He's a comedian, singer out of Texas.
Yeah.
So there's a movie.
Homeboy?
Huh?
That's your homeboy?
Yeah, we cool. I mean, like, we ain't best friends, but we cool.
That dude used to be, I used to crack up watching his videos back in the day.
Oh, he's ridiculous. I watched the movie. The movie is called Complex, and I watched it just on the strength that he was on it. Mm-hmm. And 90% of the movie was damn near. Now, he didn't do the porn, but it was like, it started off with niggas just fucking for no reason, and then there's always this random bitch in the back that's in every sex, and I'm like, why does this bitch keep watching this? She ain't joining in. If you gonna, and then I found out that's supposed to be the subconscious of the nigga. That's the nymphomania. It's the movie is so fucking weird. The name of the movie is Complex, and I was like, that makes so much sense because it's so randomly weird that, like, I had to watch it twice to kind of understand, like, well, why did this happen? If you watch it, you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah. It was perplexing. You sitting there like, huh?
Yeah, it was because the whole, you know how you watch stuff and you be halfway asleep, and every time I woke up, every time I woke up, it'll be a fucking scene. I'm like, why are they fucking now? What are they doing? Is this so like it was different to say the least. It was very different.
Was it good fucking or was it bad movie fucking?
I don't know. Like, I always fast forward to the fucking because I'll either rewind before the fucking happen because I want to know why they fucking, and then get into the fucking. I'm like, I don't care about that. Fast forward. Now what's gonna happen next? So it was they was showing shit, but it was I wasn't interested in it. I was trying to figure out where the movie was going.
Sometimes you get a good. Sometimes they would just be some bad fucking in movies.
Oh yeah.
Like damn, like why are you like this? Don't even look like you having fun.
Oh no, they was racy. They was like, if you into just watching fucking all day, then you be paying attention to that. But I was so trying to figure out, well, what's gonna happen and what's Phil gonna do?
Yeah. See, I would want to do a movie where it'd be called Cheaters, right? Mm-hmm. And niggas be getting caught fucking, but each person would go through something different when they get caught. Like somebody's gonna walk in, like people just walking in on their spouses.
First of all, I need to be in that movie because when I do my I got a whole set about cheating and how I feel about it. I need to be in that movie, sir.
How do you feel about cheating?
I can't stand a motherfucking cheater.
Really?
They need to die a slow death.
Why?
Because, like, first of all, it's not even the cheat for us. It's embarrassment and it's the lack of options. Because look, if you tell a woman straight up, because that's what y'all be scared of. Y'all be scared that we gonna be like, oh no, you can't do that too. If you tell me, hey Michelle, look, we cool. I think you're beautiful. I think we have a good time together, but I don't want to commit to just you. Yeah. Bet, nigga. That means I can move just like you. I can fuck him, and him. But y'all don't have that conversation.
Because you guys don't want to do that.
Yes. Who told you that we didn't want to do that?
See, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This is the problem. This is the problem right here. You can't want to do something because somebody want to do something. You got to want to do something because you want to do something. You hear me?
That's what I'm saying. It's the lack of options. If you didn't give me that option, I don't know. I might want to try it. I didn't get the option to try because you put me over here like you the only one. Okay, well if I'm the only one, I'm gonna be loyal and I'm gonna be the only one. And then 5 minutes later, I found out you slinging that goddamn community D, bitch. I wasn't the only one then.
Well, you are because you're the only one of your kind.
Oh, shut your ass. See, I need to be in this goddamn movie immediately so I can tell y'all how y'all kiss all my motherfucking ass. That's what I need to do. Shit. Kiss my ass. If you tell me yes, do anything you want, cool. I'm going to fuck you on Friday. I'm going to fuck your homeboy on Tuesday. You're going to pay this. See,
and that's what y'all do too. That's what y'all do too. You know, you get spiteful with your fucking, okay?
Absolutely. Why else would we do it?
You ain't supposed to be fucking on the homies.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
All right.
Because that's what y'all do. When y'all see, we don't care about who you cheat with. What we do care. We care if they ugly or we care if we know them. Because if they ugly, it's like, nigga, come on. If
they fine, you be like, okay.
I get it. I'm hurt, but I get it. Because if Michael B. Jordan pulled up and say, hey, Michelle, I'm gonna give you something, nigga. Yes, I'm taking it immediately.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, everybody should have a hall pass. If in my relationship, you get a hall pass if the motherfucker fine. If they ain't fine, then nah, you come on now.
But you know, people be fine though. Like librarians be fine. I saw a homeless woman over here.
How would you a homeless woman and then try to come back and say, yeah, but I mean, she needed.
But she was fine though. She looked good.
You need to find another nigga. That's what she need to find. Shit, I wish I would know. You can't.
She need to be hosed down. You hose her down.
And then you gonna bring bum bumps home? No.
That's what you hose her down for.
No, I ain't doing it. Which I say, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a hoe into a husband either, nigga. Like y'all be out here wilding.
No,
and y'all act like
that's not true.
Yes, it is.
If you a husband, you have been a hoe. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God. That is horrible. So y'all start off hoeing all your life. You've been hoeing.
Niggas don't stop hoeing. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. When y'all gonna stop?
Well, this is the problem. This is the problem really isn't the fact that we are cheating. The problem is what you're saying. The problem is that you're not coming out and you're just not being honest and upfront. The reason why is because of that's the way society kind of creates it. They don't tell us that we can go out and have multiple women. They're like, oh no, you got to pick one woman. So what's natural to us may be, okay, I want that woman and that woman.
Right.
If that's natural, then but the society doesn't teach us that. Like ever since we do
teach polygamy now.
What? Say it again.
Society is starting to teach polygamy now.
Well, not really. There's still people still frown upon it, but it's like my thing is this: do whatever works for you.
Right.
Like if my mom was to lay down all the options, like these are the options: you can have one woman, you can have two women, you can have a whole community of people right here where all y'all just be fucking, right? If she would have laid that out to me, I'd be like, damn, like that's wild. Like it would in your mind, you would be like, okay, like I have options, just like you're just saying.
Exactly.
Men didn't get those options.
Y'all, yeah, because y'all stole them.
No.
You stole those options.
No. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. See, we are really having the same problem here.
Okay.
You guys aren't getting your options, but we never got ours. Mm. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know how to love how we're supposed to. We don't know how to be honest like we're supposed to. That's something we have to learn. You grow up as a man and you're just like, damn, I got to be honest.
Yeah. And I will respect a man so much. Well, I can't even say man. I will respect anybody for honesty, period. If you can be upfront with me, I'm cool with that. Now it might hurt my feelings, but at least you told me up front, and then now I know how to move with you.
That's right.
That's my biggest thing. Give me honesty. If you gonna say I don't like your feet because they're too big, fine, fuck it, bitch. I don't like your head. Like, but tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't worried about nobody's feet. So. I've seen some ugly feet. Okay, on some beautiful women.
Yeah,
and I've fucked some beautiful women with some ugly feet. You hear me?
Okay, so you wasn't like Boomerang. You wasn't caring about the feet. Okay, I feel you. That's right. You ain't fucking.
I just want to look at them.
Okay, but she got to have feet the whole time.
I will look at them. I'll be like, ooh, that middle toe. And on one like real nasty night, I might kiss it. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Just because.
Oh my
when
God.
I be like loving on people, I'll be like, I want to love everything about them. You know what I'm saying? If something's ugly on them, like, oh, let me kiss it. Come here.
Even they little the black like
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. Let me that little corn, that little bunion. I'll kiss your bunion, baby. I'll shave that bitch down too. You hear me?
Well, whoever you in a relationship with, I'm sure they would appreciate that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Relationships are relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Okay, we moving on. Now the whole crew of Stupid Tourist Hilarious. How did you link up with Big John Barry and all them?
Well, me and John knew each other through comedy. I met Barry through Ja. We kind of we kind of like built our platforms together, me and Ja.
Okay.
So like pretty much what was happening was we would see each other out on the comedy scene, say what's up, we would chop it up, I would dip. I'm not a loner, but I'll just be doing my own thing. You know? And he would always be with Craig Smith. Me and Craig, yeah, all kinds of crazy. So me and Craig are from the same place. We're both from Pasadena.
Okay.
So that's how I know Craig, is being from Pasadena, but in comedy. Like someone, oh, you know Craig? Like, oh no, I don't know him. Then we finally met, and it was like, oh, this is Craig.
Mm-hmm.
It was like just Pasadena love type shit, you know?
Right.
So he was always with Ja. And I would always see them like, hey, what's up? Chop it up for a minute. Then I would dip. After that, I started doing my own like production. Really, I had this show. It was one of my best shows ever, right? I put it on myself, produced it, did all these things, had all these people come, sold out show type situation. Comedians didn't come, so I had to perform extra, but nobody knew. Everybody was like, nigga, this is the greatest show ever. The type situation. Loved it. That was gross. Anyway, so I had this show. After this show, I'm thinking like, all right, I'm about to like take this to a bigger level. I'm gonna do more stuff, get more promoters, just start doing all these things. Mm-hmm. And I got in a car accident the next day.
Damn.
So it was a motorcycle accident actually. I was on a motorcycle, got hit off my motorcycle, and that had me out for like months.
Yeah.
So I couldn't walk, and I decided like while I was sitting there kind of like getting depressed and shit, I was like, damn, you know what? I was like, I need more. I need to be able to put my writing out there. Mm-hmm. I have been trying to do videos, try to do things like for a long time, but I just wasn't linking up with the right people.
Right.
And I did this video. I have this character called Noseman, and Noseman is just I was thinking like, look, I need to make something so goddamn silly and stupid.
Okay.
That niggas just gonna look at this and go, who thinks of shit like this, right? Okay. And that was my motivation for Noseman, right? So Noseman is literally just a nose that sits on my head, and it's a literal nose. And I walk around, he talks like, yeah, but he's still like the dopest dude, you know what I'm saying? Right. So everybody's like, he's always stunting on people. Like he tells people that he taught Michael Jackson how to dance and all this other crazy stuff.
Oh my God.
Or he chills with Drake all the time. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff, but he's always stunting, but he doesn't. He's just keeping it real because that's what he does. Right? Either way, that's what came about that accident. Like I was like, all right, after I'm able to walk and run and do all this other crazy stuff, I'm gonna get to doing Noseman. I went, live casted, got all this stuff done, and I produced Noseman. Didn't know what I was doing. I just did everything. Right. And in the meantime, I'm going to the gym all the time, seeing Ja there. Ja be working out. Go fist bump him. Yo, what up? Just get to my workout. Right. Every day I would see him. And then one day we started chopping it up. And he was like, oh, yeah. My page, I just put something up. He had just put Tiberius up. That was his first video.
That's when I started following him because that shit was I'm from Carson. So it hit home. So.
Yeah, so he was like, man, so that shit went viral. And he was like, damn, I need to start working. That's what he was saying. So one day I went in there. I was looking for my wife at the time. And when we went, he was like, hey man, what you working on? But I was just there to look for her. And he walked in, he was like, hey, what's up, man? He was like, man, we always stopping and saying, what's up, man? What you working on? Just out of the blue. Right. I was like, oh man, I showed him. Boom. Showed him Noseman. He was like, nigga, Who does this? He was like, who thinks like this? He was like,
Right.
and I was like, yeah. And I started telling him all the production issues I was having. He was like, man, forget all that. He was like, I can teach you how to use your camera. He was like, we need to work, bro. He was
Yeah.
like, when can you work? And I was like, man, I can work any day.
Right.
Like, I'm down. It's like, man, if you need somebody to hold the camera, I'll hold the camera. And he was like, yeah, man, I'll teach you how to use your camera, and you can help me shoot videos.
That's
And I was like, cool. He was like, I was like, come to the house on Wednesday. And then we set up like a schedule to where it was like every Wednesday and Tuesday or Friday. It's like, I just like, let's not do anything on the weekends. And then he was like, cool. And that's what we did. And that's how we built everything up.
That is dope, man.
Yeah.
When I get back to LA to visit, I need to be in some of them skits.
Hell
I
yeah.
fight my ass off over here. But I don't have a crew. Like, that's the whole point. Like, the thing people don't realize, comedy is, quote unquote, a solo sport. But if you got your team, you can really make some moves.
See, but that's the thing is, it's like, you just have to have like-minded individuals. And
Yes.
it was only two of us. It was me and Ja. That's it.
Yep.
And then other people started coming connected to Ja. So then it was like, okay, now I have more people. And it's like, now we can kind of network because we're all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So it is one like-minded individual. That like-minded individual is going to connect you with other like-minded individuals. And then those people, and then next thing you know, you have a big network of people that's just like, oh, we all doing the same thing. Let's do the same thing together.
That part. Exactly.
So it's just that. It's, finding that person is just like, damn, like sometimes it's just chance. Sometimes it's just like, you just have to do something. Like, even if it's by yourself and you doing stuff and nobody else is doing anything. I know plenty of people that will set up their lights by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have 2 cameras and everything, set up their tripods by themselves, and be like, just sit right there. Cool. Just keep reading the script. And they just put everything there. Then they sit there and they'll be like, all right, let's go. Like, women and men do this, like everybody, like just hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So, and you never know. You never know what's going to hit.
I make a couple of dollars. I know how to do that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta put your people together and just have that will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you got into the social media lane, like as far as YouTube and Facebook, did you have any guidance on how to engage your content? Because like I've been doing this for a minute, but you had so you had Ja and y'all worked with each other, but as far as knowing what to do, as far as figuring out this algorithm and all that nonsense that you got to go through now.
So the thing that I did have was I had a lot of videos from Instagram. So at first I was just putting all my videos on Instagram.
Okay.
I barely even put them on Facebook. I was just like, all right, just putting them on Instagram. And I had a couple on Facebook, but I had most of my stuff on Instagram. And then I got married and I went and I looked at my page and I was like, looked at my YouTube page randomly. And I was like, how do I have all these people following me? Like, so I hit Job. I was like, hey man, did you do something? And he was like, nah. He was like, there's probably people looking you up thinking like you got a page because you work with me. And I was like, oh, okay. So I had probably 500 subscribers. But before that, I had 36.
Right.
So I was like, nigga, I ain't fucking with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But all YouTube needs is consistency. That's the bottom line. Consistency. That's it. If you do something consistently, it'll start picking up and it'll start going.
Let me hurry up and pick up. I've been doing this since 2018. Pick it up.
Well, I mean, just even if you just do you just have this, or you have clips that are like the funniest clips. You just named out, like you banged out like 4 or 5 segments. Yeah. Those segments should be clips that you put out again.
See, this is just the stuff I need to know. Because it's like I don't. First of all, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like to edit, but I know how to edit. But like I don't be thinking to just chop up what I already have.
Yeah, chop up what you have. You have to
the whole thing and be like, watch it.
It's called repurposing content. You can go to like TikTok, like just go to anybody's TikTok and look at their YouTube and look at their TikTok. It's the same videos.
Okay.
Sometimes you can just split up like a minute of a video and slap it somewhere else. That's repurposing your content, reels, all that.
Well, I do that with my Instagram. Like I'll take some clips from, my episodes and then I'll do that. But I just never thought when you say repurposing, but you made it make more sense because a lot of my interviews are like an hour long.
Yeah.
Now, that many people that's going to sit there an hour. So if I can chop it up into different things, I just never thought to do that.
I mean, you are the funny thing is you did think of doing that because it's that's how your show is lined up. Like your literal thing is like, all right, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna jump into this game, and we're gonna jump into this game. Them games should definitely be out there, especially if it's funny.
No, it is, but that's what I use for like the intro to, hey, this is what's coming.
Yeah,
I didn't start to just, but now that you said, like, I have them, but I just didn't to do it like that. But shoot, you gonna put me on game now. So look,
you could chop up like 5 minutes of that, throw it out there just to see how people react to it.
Yeah,
you chop up 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because your stuff is already an hour long. So the longer it is, the better. So it's like, all right, 15 minutes. Here goes 15 minutes of us just saying stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Come on now, give me the game real quick. Shit. We are moving on. If you wrote a TV series today, what would it be about, and what role would you give me?
What role would I give you? I would okay. Okay, because I have a lot of stuff up here. Okay.
I'm scared.
So I would do a cop like dramedy type show, right? And it'll be me and this female cop that don't want to be cops together, right?
Okay.
You wouldn't be the cop, but what you would be a close friend of mine that was a pimp.
Okay.
Yeah, but you will be out there like in the streets, like pimping, like these are
my bitches. Nothing but a word. Check this out. Listen, because the pimp hat is. I got to pull up. You ain't said nothing but a word. I can pull up. Little razzle on the streets. We ain't doing
that. Would be a character, but we would always say like endearing shit to each other. Like it'd be like I'll be like, hey man, like I'll be trying to get information from you. You probably like break some stuff down to me like in a pimp way, and then I'll be like, you check on your mom,
right?
Like yeah, I checked on her. Like she good. Like you coming to the dinner on Sunday, right? And I'm like, I'll be there. It's like we family.
Man, you got to have vision.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that. You gotta have layers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's stuff like that. That'll be a cold ass role for you too.
Hey, listen, I'm ready. Come on now, write it up. I got some flyer minds. I can pull up.
I wouldn't have you slap nobody. I would have you flinch.
What's your favorite part of
the pimp? You would be a flinch pimp.
What's a? Wait a minute. So I'm just gonna do this to everybody.
Bitch, watch. You know what I mean? Bitch, you be like that. Bitch, you know what I mean? Bitch, you want to?
You gonna call me
pimp man.
That's the interview in my pimp voice.
That's but you gotta think about how powerful of a pimp that is. Where my flinch is getting you to do things.
Yes, Lord.
We ain't gotta see you do nothing. Like, we got
to do that. I ain't playing. I'm so serious. I got an array of pimp hats that I can get ready. Okay.
That one with you, and that with that hat, you would have to wear a pink suit though. A full pink suit with a black shirt under that's tied up all the way up to here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you got to put it all the way to the top.
All the way up to the top. You know what I'm saying? And you would have a pimp cup with your pinkies out, and you would have black rings on your pinkies, big ones. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you just be turning like you probably listening to some Keep Sweat or something. You know?
Make it last forever, bitch, nigga. Come on.
Like, what you doing out here? Collecting this money?
Bro, if we don't get Nick, we need to do that in real life. I'm so serious.
Hey, that's stuff that goes on in my head.
Oh yeah, and your head is foolish, sir. Your hair is very foolish.
It is. That's why I'm looking like this today. Whew.
Oh my Jesus. That's what you decided to do?
It's like these are all my thoughts just coming out.
Dirty Q-tip, that's what we're doing today? What is something valuable you've learned throughout the quarantine time, and how were you able to pivot during the shutdown?
Something I learned valuable. People's interactions are should be valued higher than what they are. Random people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like that was a time where we really had to sit back and like not be around people. And I'm a people person. Like honestly, I do comedy to bring people together. I don't do it just to because I feel like I'm funny.
Right.
I do it because I feel like people need it, and I feel like it bridges the gap to where people can come together, laugh, eat, chill, and just love. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole purpose. My whole purpose is to bring people together.
Candid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today for all your beauty needs.
So to be in a world that people weren't coming together for, it was just like, ooh, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people should really enjoy and love connecting with people, even if it's somebody that they don't know,
Yeah.
Like that's the best part that's what I learned being in the quarantine. What was the second part of that question?
How were you able to pivot in the industry while everybody was on the lockdown?
I just worked with people that I knew.
Okay.
Like everybody that I was working with, I would hit him up. Yo, what's up? Was that a call? All right, nigga. Where was you at? Where was you at yesterday? Like it's just trusting people, because there was even people that like kind of came around and somebody had COVID, or somebody's sister had COVID. Oh, my sister had COVID. But like them calling me was like they were scared. They were scared to call me and be like, yo, like my sister had COVID. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, like it's all good. I ain't got it, but I'm straight.
Yeah, because that is terrifying. Like, because I mean, you saw how many people it harmed and killed, and it's just like, yeah, I don't want to tell them, because then now they gonna hate me because I wasn't like. But it ain't something. It's not your fault. It ain't something that you can control.
I thought I had COVID like 7 times, and it was really, me watching too much TV, me being on Facebook, looking at all the people talk about it. It had my anxiety up like super crazy. So I was like, nigga, like turn the phone.
Anytime I sniffed, I was like, oh shit, COVID.
Yeah. I didn't do none of that. Like I just stayed at home. My mom had just passed away. My mom passed away in the beginning of 2020. So yeah, it was crazy. So she passed away on the 5th. Her birthday is on the 26th. So on her birthday, Kobe passed away. So it was like, nigga, like, what is going on?
That was around. Only reason I remember that because that was around my birthday. I'm born in January, because that was around January, wasn't it?
It was January 26th when he died.
6 days after my birthday. I was like, the only reason, it's a big deal when anybody passes. I just remember it more because it was my birthday month.
Yeah. And my birthday month is next month. Aquarius is all day. That's why I was.
Okay, come on now.
Aquarian
all day.
Okay, sorry, y'all. We had to.
I'm the first day of Aquarius. I am the queen.
But no, so just I was spending all 2020 kind of trying to grieving, and I kind of stayed away from stuff like YouTube and Facebook was kind of doing some crazy stuff to me. It took away on monetization twice.
Yeah,
so I wasn't getting paid for a while.
That's what Instagram was doing to me a minute ago. I finally got back. I said that because that's the easy money. You be like, nigga, you don't take my easy money away like that.
And they just do it for whatever reason. You be sitting there like, so what did I do?
Exactly.
Like what happened? And it was just like, it is what it is. So, but that's why like when people watch my videos too, there's like so many things that I'm working against. Like I was like, all right, they said no cussing in my videos, so I don't curse that much in my videos, or I'll just bleep out and put BET edits in them. Because that's how I get it. I love BET edits. You know what I'm saying? They're funny as hell to me.
You so mother sucker.
No, I should be like, if somebody says, somebody calls somebody a hoe, sometimes I'll be like, garden tool. Or somebody calls somebody a bitch. Like I'll tell them like, oh, say bitch like really hard right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make it long. So don't say bitch so fast. Make it long. Because like when people say bitch in my videos, it'll be like female dog. That's how I get down. Either way, that's how I kind of got through the pandemic, just working and navigating through the industry by working with people that I knew, dealing with people that I knew, and just keeping it. It wasn't. I didn't have like really big productions either.
Yeah. So I know during the pandemic, everybody was